Okay, so I am seeing someone, and she's not my girlfriend yet, but I was planning on proposing the idea to her around Thanksgiving.
You're planning on proposing. Congratulations. No, I'm kidding. But you were planning on proposing the idea to be in a relationship then?
Yes.
Okay, what's her name?
Her name is Brooke.
Okay, and how long have you guys been dating? I'm kind of curious of the time frame.
We've been dating since the beginning of the summer, so around early July.
Okay, and you got this great girl. You're going to ask her to be your girlfriend. What's the problem?
Problem is, last weekend she had a friend stay with her at her apartment, a guy, and it's bothering me because I don't know exactly what went on while he was here.
Ooh, so another predator enters the scene here. Who was this other guy?
His name is Lucas. He's one of her best friends from college, and I guess he just went through a really bad breakup and wanted to get away, so he came into town for the weekend, and Brooke let him stay at her apartment.
Right.
Just speaking from experience, Austin, after a really rough breakup is not the time that you want some guy crashing at your girl's place.
I know, right? That's what I was trying to say to her before he showed up. We kind of got in a fight about it.
Okay, so hold on. So this guy, who's one of her best old friends, comes into town after a rough breakup to stay with your girl. And at this point, you decide to start a fight right before he shows up? That's bad strategy, brother. Bad strategy.
I know. And she said he was just staying on the couch and nothing was going to happen.
Yeah.
I just still didn't feel good about the idea.
Yeah.
You know, you should have told her that he could stay at your place. That would have been like the right move. Then she thinks, oh, wow, you're helping out. You're such a great guy.
Yep.
But now she just thinks that you're being, jealous and selfish.
So I'm going to take a wild guess here, Austin, and say you want to know if anything happened between this Lucas guy and Brooke.
Yeah, but I need a way to find out without thinking I'm spying on her or...
Well, that's where we come in. Now, I'm sure you have Brooke's number, but do you have this Lucas guy's phone number?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Any ideas, anybody?
It's actually been a while since we played our favorite game, the Naked Game.
Oh, yeah.
The Naked Game. Yeah. But you know what that means. If we do the Naked Game, it's the return of everybody's favorite completely fake morning show,
Oh, God.
Scotty and the Buzz.
No.
So, okay, listen, Austin, stand by. We're going to run the Naked Game. This is a good idea. We'll run the Naked Game on Brooke when we come back, okay?
Hello?
Good morning. I'm calling to speak to Brooke, please.
This is Brooke.
Hey, Brooke, this is the Scotty of the Buzz Morning Show. I'm your host for the most music 98.6 FM. How are you this morning?
I'm good.
Fantastic. So, listen, we're smack dab in the middle of one of our most popular games right now, and it's called the Naked Game. Now, I know you're probably freaking out, wondering how this works, so I'm going to let my co-host Tiffany explain the rules.
Okay, so we have somebody you know very well on hold right now, and he claims that if we asked you the question, who was the last person to see you naked, that you would answer him.
Right, and now before we get your answer, what's on the line here, Buzz?
Well, buddy, a romantic all-inclusive getaway for two to Paradise Island Resort. Everything's paid for by us, Scotty the Buzz.
Okay, so this should be an easy question, Brooke, so here it goes. What is the name of the last person to see you naked? And you can't say yourself.
Okay, it was really embarrassing.
Well, remember, he just saw you naked. I mean, it doesn't mean anything happened.
Right. So,
Right.
who was the last person to see you naked?
Okay, and you just need a first name or a last name, too?
No, first name is fine.
I guess, but if you can't remember their last names, like how many people have you seen you naked this week?
Okay, Buzz, time to shut up over there. Okay, Brooke, we need an answer. The last person to see you naked was...
Austin.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's not the name we were looking for. We actually had Lucas on the other line. Now, this is awkward.
Okay, no, well, that's not fair because it could have been Lucas.
It could have been Lucas. Well,
Yeah,
now I'm wondering how many people have seen you naked.
No, I mean, no, it was Lucas, but we didn't see each other. The lights were off in our room, and yeah, so if you said, like, who was the last person you were naked with, then it would have been Lucas.
Oh, so it wasn't Austin.
No.
And how do you think Austin feels about that?
I don't know.
Well, why don't you ask him? Because he's listening right now.
Hey, Brooke, so what happened to he's sleeping on the couch, I promise? I guess the couch turned into your bed then.
Yeah, but nothing happened.
But you just said you were naked with him.
Okay, but you radio people need to stay the f*** out of this.
That's probably what you should have told Lucas.
How's your mental health? I'm listening with Solomon Thomas.
The whole situation just hit me really hard. I wasn't really enjoying life anymore. Didn't have that kind of purpose in life anymore. So when I kind of got to that state in my life, I really realized I needed help, that I really needed to go see a therapist or talk to someone or get professional advice. And after I did that really kind of changed my life and really helped me figure out how to deal with my depression, how to deal with this grief process.
Dirty Work Wednesday. C104.
Dirty Work Wednesday's on the air at 473-1045. Hi, who's this?
Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
Okay, so I've been dating this girl named Brianna for a couple of months now, and I was actually thinking of making it official soon.
Like putting a ring on it official, or
no,
let's grow up
no,
relationship official?
The latter, yeah, let's grow up. Yeah, I don't think either of us are ready for marriage, but I definitely wanted to do something special. Tell her I love her, ask her if she wanted to be my girlfriend, maybe go on a vacation together, something like that.
That's so sweet that you planned something big for a moment like that. I don't think guys realize how big that moment is for us ladies. I mean, but it really is. So I'm glad that you're thinking that way.
Well, thank you, because it's a big moment for me, too. I really haven't had an official girlfriend in 3 years. So, yeah, I'm thinking about doing this, but then I overheard something I guess you would call a rumor, something like that.
Oh, man. Let me take a wild guess here. You heard she slept with somebody.
No, that's not it at all. I don't know if this is worse.
Oh, boy.
Well, what does that mean? What did you hear?
Okay, so I have a friend named Chris, and he has a girlfriend named Jamie. And she told Chris that she heard Brianna tell her friends that I was the worst sex she ever had.
Oh, damn. Okay. Well, that's not good. I mean, I think her cheating is worse, but I can see why this would be kind of, yeah. So, all right, so your friend's girlfriend heard her say this?
Yeah, well, she thinks that's what she said.
Okay.
Yeah. And I guess all of her friends kind of giggled and were like, oh, and it was, yeah.
That's even worse.
Oh, okay. I have to ask you the really hard question here. Excuse the pun, but are you good in bed?
I mean, I try to be. I do my best.
Okay. Are you guys active in that department? I mean, have you slept together?
Yeah.
A lot?
Yeah.
Okay. And when you do, does she usually seem satisfied at the conclusion?
Well, yeah, I think so.
Oh,
yeah.
honey. Oh, honey. I think so is probably not the right answer here.
Well, I mean, she looks and she sounds like she's really into it. I mean, she's smiling and she's moaning and all that.
Okay.
Oh, God.
What is the purpose of you calling us? You want us to find out if this girl maybe heard the wrong thing or if you definitely suck in bed?
I know I don't suck in bed. But if the girl is telling her friends that, then why the hell am I going to be in a relationship with her?
I got you. Okay. So what we need here is for her to tell us about her sex life while you're secretly listening without her knowing.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly what I need.
Gotcha. Okay. So we can't just call her up and be like, hello, C104 Radio. Tell us thousands of listeners about your sex life, please.
No. We can't. No, we can't do that. Okay. So what if I called her and I was like, hey, I'm taking an anonymous phone survey. Are you satisfied in bed?
I mean, that might work. You know what else might work? Honestly? Okay, here's what you do. Let's call her up for something not related to the bedroom at all, like a normal courtesy call for something. And then while you're talking to her, just be like, oh, can you hang on for a second? and then we put it on hold, and you come back and you be like, sorry, that was my ex. Now he calls me at work. And the worst part is he was so terrible in bed. And then like give way too much information. And then be like, have you ever had one of those? And see what she says. Because that's totally like an alley-oop for her to either say, no, not really, or yeah, I know what you're talking about, the guy I'm dating right now.
No, I don't know. Nah, I think we still call up and do the sex survey thing. We can just tell her we're from Victoria's Secret or something like we do with War of the Roses. We can tell her, like, answer a quick 5-question survey for a free gift card.
Okay. All right, well, listen. If that's what you want to do, but when you do that, make sure you say something like, we don't need any personal information from you, because if you start doing that, she might think it's a scam.
I totally agree. I'll say that part first then.
Okay. Jeremy, I'm assuming you want to listen, correct?
Yes, I do.
All right, so I'm going to put you on hold with Shaq so we can get her phone number, and then we'll call her when we come back.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Good morning. I'm calling to speak with Brianna, please.
This is Brianna.
Hey, Brianna. My name is Tracy, and I'm calling from the promotions department at Victoria's Secret. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. Thanks for asking.
Yeah, is it time for the semi-annual sale already?
No. Not until December, actually. Sorry about that. The reason I was calling is we're doing a really quick informal survey with our customers. And if you have the time to answer 5 quick questions for me, then you get a $25 gift card. We're not going to take any personal information down from you, so I don't need any credit card numbers or address or anything like that. Just 5 questions, 5 answers, and then you're all done.
Okay. Yeah, I have a few minutes. I'm actually stuck in traffic right now, so you picked a good time.
Ah, perfect. So question 1, what time of the day do you think you feel sexiest? Mornings, afternoons, evenings?
I guess evenings? Definitely not mornings.
Oh, gosh. Me neither. Okay, question 2. Do you own any special lingerie that you only use for special occasions? Maybe like a vacation trip or, an anniversary?
Yeah, I guess. So I definitely have the day-to-day stuff and then some other stuff.
Okay, question 3. If you had to rate your sex life right now on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, don't even ask, to 10 being mind-blowing, what would you rate it?
Okay, that's funny. I was just talking to somebody about this the other day. I guess I would have to give it a 3? No, a 2.
No, so nobody's special in your life right now?
I mean, I have somebody, but he's just terrible in bed.
Oh, honey, I've been there. Trust me. So he doesn't even know what he's doing?
God, I mean, okay, first of all, we had the TV on the last time we did it, and he was completely done before the commercial break ended.
Oh, boy. Okay, so let me get this right. So no foreplay then?
I don't even care about foreplay that much, but this guy is just ridiculous. It's like, where did you learn about sex? From watching cartoons or something?
Oh, my God. Okay, so instead of Iron Man, you got Speedy Gonzalez.
Yes! And then, okay, seriously, one time after I woke him up in the middle of the night because he said he needed time to rest afterward, he got all mad at me when I started messing around, and he started crying. I swear to God, crying.
No, I told you that's not what happened. That's not what happened. I was having a nightmare, and you woke me up. I was having a bad dream, and I was crying in the dream. Stop telling people you woke me up and I started crying. That is not what happened.
Okay. Wait, what's going on right now?
Brianna, I have to interrupt. This has gotten so interesting. Brianna, this isn't actually Victoria's Secret. This is actually the Z Morning Zoo radio show on Z104. And right now you're on Dirty Work Wednesday.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how many people have you talked about me, huh? Because let me tell you something. I don't go around complaining about you to my friends, okay?
Okay, first of all, sweetheart, if you had anything to complain about, I'm sure you would.
Will you stop telling people I'm bad in bed and stop telling people that I cried because I didn't? I was dreaming. I was having a bad dream.
Okay, so 10 minutes after we started making out and you couldn't get your little man to show up for practice, that's when you started crying. So that was still from the dream?
You know what? You're a okay?
Oh, my God.
Oh, boy. So
that is not good.
I guess you might be rethinking the whole relationship thing now at this
I
point.
think that's done.
Erica.
Hey, Erica, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
Okay, so I've been dating this guy, David, since around a little before Christmas time, and he's a really great guy, really sweet, but sometimes he makes me feel like I'm the backup plan, if that makes sense. And I don't know, I'm just getting really close to being over it.
I got you. The whole back burner or plan B syndrome. So you guys obviously aren't in a relationship then.
No, but I mean, we do everything that couples do. Like, we do romantic dates. We do the let's spend the weekend in bed thing. You know, we've met some of each other's family members. It's the most relationshipy, non-relationship I've ever been in.
Okay, and how long have you been with this guy, you said?
A few weeks before Christmas.
Okay, so that's a few months then. So, all right, if I can play devil's advocate here for a second. You say you like everything about your relationship the way it's going. Isn't that enough then? Do you actually need to hear the words?
No, it's not necessarily about hearing the words. It's about knowing where I stand with him. I told him I'm a grown woman. I can accept if he's a single man and not ready to settle down. I just want to know where I stand with him. Am I his number one person, or are there 5 other of me that I don't know about?
Well, wait a minute. You said you spend the entire weekends in bed with him. So to me, that does not sound like someone that has 5 other women in rotation.
Oh, well, we did that once.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Does he ever flake on a date you had, cancel last minute?
No, it's not like that. We'll always do stuff when he plans it. But when I try to plan something for us, he's like, oh, well, I'll have to see. So.
Okay, I see. So you're on his schedule then, and that bothers you?
Yeah, a little bit. And, every once in a while, he'll just go distant. I'll have to remind him, hey, I'm here. And then just when I'm starting to lose interest, he'll do something sweet, or he'll do a big gesture. And I'm just where I started having feelings all over again.
Okay. So you feel like maybe he's basically trying to keep you around, like you said, as that safety option.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it feels like that.
Okay. So what do you want from us? How can we help?
I just want to know, where I stand with him for real. I want him to be completely honest.
Okay.
Okay, so what if he honestly says then, yeah, she's just my backup girl, then what?
At least then I know, and I'm not going to waste my time on him. I'm not trying to prove myself to someone that I'm better than a backup plan.
Yeah,
so
I get you. Well, let's find out if that's what you really are. I actually have the perfect way to do this. And the best part is you're going to definitely get to hear the truth, which is what you want. And he's going to have no idea you're even listening, okay? You said his name was David?
Yeah, David.
Okay, sit tight. We're going to get David's number from you, and then we'll call him when we come back next.
Hello?
Hello, can I speak to David, please?
Yeah. This is David. Who's this?
Hey, David, this is the Scotty and the Buzz Show from your home for the most rock, K98. How are you this morning?
Yeah, I'm good, man. What's up? How are you?
Good. So listen, I don't know if you've been checking us out this morning on your FM dial, but we're playing a game called The Love Connection. And right now, you're about to be a part of this game. Do you have a couple minutes for us for a chance to win a really awesome trip for 2?
Yeah, if you're serious, if it's real.
It's very real. Okay, so David, I'm going to let my co-host Jenny Jiggles explain how this contest works, okay? Jenny?
So we have a mystery woman on the other line, and we asked her if you could go on a romantic trip for 2 with anyone, who would you choose? And David, she chose you.
Now, David, we ask you the same question. And if you choose the mystery woman, then it's a love connection for the 2 of you. And you're off on a dream vacation. Here with all the details of your prize is the Buzz.
That's right, Scotty. They're going to win a trip for 2 to the lovely Paradise Island Resort with 25 swimming pools, a private beach waterfalls, the world's only underwater swim-up bar, and fine dining at the resort's 2.5-star restaurant, La Abuela Desnuda. Back to you, Scotty.
Okay, so David, the question is a romantic trip for 2. Who are you choosing to take with you? We just need a first name.
Okay, hold on. Now this person, they chose me, right?
Correct.
Oh, okay. Oh, man. I gotta guess. If I gotta guess, I'm gonna guess it's probably Sharice.
Okay, well, the idea here really is not to guess who it is. The idea is, who would you take? So if you had a choice, who would be your number one choice? Anybody you want. We give you one ticket, and then let's say we have an extra, and we say, who do you want to bring?
Oh, yeah. No, probably not my ex. Yeah, you're right.
Well, no, I mean, if that's who you want to bring, that's fine, but...
No. Maybe, let me think, I guess I'll go with Nikki.
Okay. And who is Nikki? Tell me about Nikki.
Oh, man, Nikki, she's cool, but she's just a friend of mine right now.
But remember, this is a romantic trip. Somewhere you'd want to bring someone who is more than a friend.
No, she's my friend, but she's like more than a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like she's
I see. So she's like a friend with benefits then.
Like, yeah, you could say that. Kind of like that, yeah.
Is she the closest thing you have to a girlfriend?
I don't really do the girlfriend, but you could say so. I guess you could say, yeah.
Okay. Is the person on the other line Nikki, ladies and gentlemen? And the answer is no. Oh, I'm sorry, David.
Can I interrupt for a quick second, Scotty?
Sure, Buzz. What's up?
Well, I think we should give him one more try. I don't think he understood the game at first, so I vote we give him one more try.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess we could do that. Let's come up with a different name. Now, we know it's not your ex. We know it's not Nikki. So, who else would you like to take on a romantic trip for two there, David?
All right, let me try to get this one right. I'm gonna take Renee. I'm gonna take Renee with me.
Renee, and who is Renee? Is that another friend?
Well, like I said, I don't do girlfriends, but like she's more than a friend to me. Like I got a few of those. So
yeah, well, that's wrong too. And damn, man, did you really screw this up? Let's bring on Erica, who is the correct answer. Erica, what did you want to say?
So, okay, let me get this straight. You had 3 chances, and you picked 3 other girls before me?
No, but listen. No. This is crazy because remember the last time? First of all, this is crazy even calling me like this, but remember the last time you said you didn't like flying, I was going to go out of town, and you were like, are you flying? I said, yeah, and you were like, I hate flying.
No.
So that's why
I never said that.
You remember that time when I went... You said you were like, no, I don't like flying, and that's why I didn't choose you.
I never said that. That was probably someone else. And but, even if I did, like, don't you think I'd want to do it anyway? Like, go on a romantic trip with you?
Well, we could still go if you want to. I got no problem with it. Choose her. Okay, can I choose her?
No, I'm not going anywhere with you.
What?
Take one of your other friends, and don't come around trying to make up for this either. Like, don't do that again. You can't make this good again. You clearly don't consider me a priority in your life, so until you decide you do, don't call me.
Well, damn. Hey, well, then, if she hung up, is there a way I can get another chance?
Okay, so you guys are probably going to judge me ahead of time, but my family are members at a country club, and it's not a super snooty, fancy club, but it's pretty nice.
I'm already judging you. No, honestly, I didn't even know there were country clubs like that around here. Which one is it?
River Country Club in Newport News.
Oh, I know that place. I actually grew up going there, and friends in high school work there. It's super nice.
Yeah. Okay, so this is probably going to sound like first world problems, but here's the issue. So I have a former friend, her name's Missy, and she looks a lot like me, and apparently she's been going in there, and she's telling everyone she is me, that she forgot her ID just to get in, and the people have just been letting her in.
Okay,
wow.
so this girl's impersonating you?
Basically, yeah, and that kind of pissed me off. But what really pissed me off, so I went there this past weekend, and I was with a couple of my friends, and we ordered a bunch of drinks by the pool on our family's tab, and the manager's like, we need to discuss your family's tab. So I'm like, okay, sure, no problem. Okay, first of all, let me remind you, this all went down in front of my friends, so already I'm embarrassed. And second, I asked the manager what the problem is, and he proceeds to tell me that we have a tab that's almost $400 that needs to be paid.
Oh my God!
Oh, man.
What the hell? How much are they charging for mojitos at this place?
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so I asked the manager if I could see the bill. You know, I just wanted to look at it. I said, I'll try to settle it up if I can. He shows me the bill. There's stuff on there like massages, lunch buffets, mimosas, bottomless mimosas, and the list went on and on.
Okay, and you think this Missy girl is the one who snuck in and just rang all this up?
I am absolutely sure of it.
Well, have you asked her about it?
Okay, so I called her like 5 times, and she won't answer, so I'm sure she knows that I figured her lying ass out.
Okay, so listen, can't you have the country club just grab her next time she shows up or something? Or I'll have them call you?
That's the thing. I've already told them that nobody from our family should be getting in without our IDs on us. But this guy, he was just the bar manager, and he's like, sorry, I'm not in charge of who gets in, or, you know, he like just takes the blame for it.
So at this point, you have a very strong suspicion it's her, but you don't have evidence. You don't know for certain.
No, I don't.
And you want us to find out?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I think we should do. I think we should call the country club and tell them their whole family sells drugs and get them all kicked out.
Please, Shaggy, don't do that. Come on. I love you guys. I listen to you every morning. My family donates to Step the Bus every year, and I know I sound like a spoiled rich girl, but seriously, I need your help with this, please.
I don't know. Stuff the bus. I suppose we can help you.
I just want free admission to your club for the entire summer. That's what I want.
I can't do that, but I could bring you as a guest anytime you want.
Great. I want to bring my son Bentley because he likes to go pooping in the swimming pool. I want to take him done.
Okay, Chelsea, you said you have Missy's number, correct?
Yes, I do, but the thing is she won't answer when I call.
Well, she's probably dodging you. That's what it is. Well, we'll see if she'll answer when we call, when we come back.
Hello?
Yes, good morning. This is Dennis Targaryen calling from Country Club. Is this Miss Alexander?
I'm sorry. Who are you calling for?
I'm calling for Chelsea Alexander. I was calling to let her know that we were going to be closed on Sunday. We're hosting a special event, and I just wanted her to know. Is this Chelsea?
Yeah. This is Chelsea.
Okay, well, we're only going to be closed from noon to 5 p.m., but that's pretty much our hours anyways on Sunday, so I just wanted to let you know ahead of time.
Okay. That's fine. Thank you.
Have you been able to stop by and see some of the changes we've made so far this summer yet?
Yeah, I've been by a few times already. Everything looks great.
And is there anything we can do to make your visit more enjoyable?
Well, not really. I mean, it's been pretty nice, like I said.
Okay. And how many times would you say you've been by? I'm asking for all of our members, like, to get a ballpark estimate of our numbers this year so far.
I mean, okay, I've been there probably like 4 or 5 times so far this year.
And now, you haven't had any problems getting into our club?
No.
Even though you're completely lying about who you really are to get in?
Excuse me?
He said even though you're lying and telling everybody that you're me, bitch.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on, but thank you for calling.
Don't you dare hang up. Don't you dare hang up.
Okay, what's going on right now?
You know exactly what's going on. You snuck your little ass into our country club by telling everyone you were me, and now I busted your slutty ass.
Okay, who is this?
I don't know. Who the do you think it is?
Okay, I'm gonna go.
Hey, wait, Chelsea? Missy? Whoever you are?
Who is this?
Listen, this isn't really the country club. This is the Z Morning Zoo on Z104. Nick, Shaggy, Ashley. Chelsea asked us to call you because she said you've been dodging her calls. She said you've been pretending to be her and sneaking into this club for free. Is that right?
Am I on the air right now, like on the radio?
Yes.
Okay, we don't want to do this on the air. We definitely don't want to do this on the air.
We don't. Are you sad because I exposed your little lying ass to the world? And now you can't use my family to get into the country club anymore?
Okay, I'm trying to tell you, you don't want to do this in public.
Yeah, do what, Missy, huh?
Yeah, do what, Missy? I'm kind of curious myself.
Okay. Okay.
you want to know why I've been going into your little club, you need to talk to your father.
See, I already did. I told him about the $400 tab you rang up that we had to pay.
We rang that up.
Excuse me?
We rang up that tab.
See, no, we didn't. I never brought you as my guest, so don't even try pinning this on me.
No, we, as in me and your dad.
What?
Oh, my.
Like I said, you should talk to your father. I'm really sorry. You wanted to do this. I'm really sorry.
Well. Wait, what the heck was that all about?
I guess she's
sleeping with her dad to get into the country club.
No way.
Which is even more weird because she's acting like his
daughter. Yeah.
Ew.
Oh God.
Well, my girlfriend went to dinner with some other dude on Saturday while I was out of town, and then she lied to me about it. And I don't want to know who it is.
Wow. Okay, so let's start off with your girlfriend. What is your girlfriend's name?
Kate.
Kate. Okay, so on Saturday, you were out of town.
Yeah, I went on a fishing trip this past weekend with some of my buddies from college, and so I was gone the whole weekend.
Okay, and this left Kate by herself.
Yeah, and, well, actually, this is part of the story, too. You know, when Kate and I first started dating, we were together every day, all the time, and anytime I would go on a trip for something or work or whatever, she would ask if she could come with me. But a couple of weeks ago, when I told her I was going on this fishing trip, she just said, okay. It was like it didn't bother her at all.
So she used to be really clingy, but now she's kind of like, meh, fine, whatever.
Yeah, and like I said, she never, ever used to be that way.
Well, maybe she's just getting used to, like, you guys being, like, an exclusive couple. Like, I know I used to be that way with Kyle back when we first started dating. Now, if he calls me and he's like, oh, I'm working overtime, I'm just like, okay, that's fine. Bring home beer because I'm empty.
So it's kind of like that new car smell wore off a little.
I mean, I don't know if it's that so much as you just get used to things, basically. That's all.
Okay, so do you think that's what it is, Dan? Maybe she's just used to you leaving?
I mean, I don't know. I guess it could be. I'm not sure. But, I mean, here's how I found out that she went out to dinner. So Saturday afternoon, we're out on the water. It's getting probably, I don't know, it's almost getting dark. And probably around 6 or so, I get this text message from a friend of mine, and he's like, hey, dude, is this your lady? And he sends me a picture of Kate eating dinner with this other dude.
Oh, wow. Okay. So how did this friend get this pic of her? Did he take it?
Yeah, he was eating at the same place.
Okay.
Okay, I have a couple of questions. So, first of all, what was she wearing? Was it like jeans and a T-shirt? Or was she dressed up a little? Because, I mean, I feel like that is going to tell us a lot about what kind of dinner this was.
No, she was definitely dressed up. She had a dress on. It was a short dress, like one of those sundresses.
Okay, well, where were they eating?
There's that new place over on Lynn Haven.
Oh, I've been there. That's I took Nicole there for a date night. That is not exactly the type of place for a casual, let's meet as friends kind of get together. Okay, so you get this message while you're out on the boat?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you had a signal. Like, so when you got it, did you call her? Did you call Kate and be like, so, how's dinner going?
Oh, I texted her, and I was like, hey, I miss you. What are you doing right now? And she wrote, nothing, just sitting on the couch watching TV.
Oh, wow. Okay, and how clear was this picture also? I mean, like, you were 100% positive it was her?
Oh, yeah, definitely her.
Did you recognize the guy that she was with?
No, I mean, that's why I called you guys.
Okay, so you would like to know who this other guy was then?
Yeah, I want to know who he is and why she felt like she had to lie to me about it.
Okay, yeah, that's an important part of this too. Because even if we find out that, like, maybe she says it was just a friend, well, then why did you feel like you had to lie about it?
And why did you get all dressed up then? Like, I wish I could actually see this picture, like what she's wearing.
Dan, if we give you Ashley's phone number when we go to commercial break, will you text her the picture while we go to break so she can kind of do her thing?
Yes. Can you send me a copy so I can do my detective work and carefully analyze what I think's going on?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, so when we come back, we'll get Kate on the phone with us, and we'll try to figure out who this guy was and what the whole deception was about. Give me the sneaky music, because here was our plan of action. We decided it would be best to text Kate. Kate is the girlfriend.
and pretend to be the guy who took her to the restaurant. So we texted Kate, we have her number, pretending to be the dude who took her to the restaurant. This is going to get good. So Ashley, start with the conversation from the beginning that you had with Kate.
Okay, so the first thing I said was, hey, it's me, just got a new phone, so that's why the number is different. By the way, a buddy of mine asked if we liked that place I took you on Saturday. I told him I liked it, and he wanted to know if you did. And then she wrote back, loved it.
Okay, so this establishes that it was the other good dude. We're trying to pretend to be him.
Yes.
Here's where it gets good.
Okay, so I wrote back, did you think it was romantic? And she wrote, yes. So then I wrote this. I said, my friend said, ask her if it's the type of place where if I took a girl, she would sleep with me. And she wrote back, well, it worked for you, didn't it? And then she put the little winky face with the tongue out.
Okay, and when she sent that message, it was all, like, in the studio, it was all kind of quiet. And then Ashley goes, oh, my God. And so we're all like, what? And then she showed us.
Yeah, so whoever this guy is, it looks like she slept with him, too.
And that's the bad news that we just shared off the air with Dan. So we just asked Dan if he wanted us to call her. And Dan, you said no, correct?
I mean, I don't know. I don't really see the point now.
Well, okay, here's why I think we should still do it. First of all, we still don't know who this guy is. Second, do you think you're probably going to dump her after this?
I mean, there's no probably about it.
Okay, then if you're going to dump her anyways, I say we do it on the air as like a payback. But again, it's totally up to you. We don't have to do anything.
I mean, I guess I do want to know who this guy is, and she's not going to tell me, so...
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's call her up. Here we go.
Darling at random.
Hello?
Hi, is this Kate?
It is. Can I ask who's calling?
Kate, this is the Z Morning Zoo radio show. Nick, Ashley, and Shaggy on Z104. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're great. So listen, we have your boyfriend Dan on the phone with us this morning, and he can hear you right now. So if you want to say hi, go ahead.
Hi.
Hey.
So here's the thing. We are sending Dan on an all-expenses-paid trip to the Bahamas for a week. The flight, hotel, all that stuff's paid for. We want to send you on this trip with him. All you need to do is answer a couple of questions first, okay?
Oh, okay. I mean, don't make them hard questions. I stink at trivia, but yeah.
Oh, no, don't worry. These are easy questions. Okay, Ashley, what is question number 1?
What is the name of the restaurant you went out to eat at on Saturday night?
What?
You went out to eat this past Saturday. Remember, you went to a restaurant. What was the name of that restaurant?
Wait, how did you know I went there?
The name of the place was...
I think it's...
Okay, here's question number 2.
What was the name of the guy that you went out to eat with?
I didn't go with a guy.
Oh, you didn't? Because I got a picture on my phone of you, and you're definitely with a guy. You want me to tell you what you're wearing? Huh? A red dress, and he's wearing a black shirt?
Oh, also, by the way, we should add this. Those texts you just had on your phone with that guy, this might be a good time to let you know that that wasn't him. That was actually us. So we know you went there with him, and we also know you slept with him. Okay? Remember the line, well, it worked for you, didn't it? Does that sound familiar to you at all? Or?
So who was he? Huh? I mean, do you want to tell me? Because I got news for you, Kate. We're done. All right? This is it. So you can at least be honest enough and tell me who he was. You owe me that much at least. I mean, can you at least act like a freaking adult and not lie anymore? Please?
It was supposed to be dinner, but I just got stupid drunk.
I'm sure you did. So, do I know this guy?
No. Remember a while ago when I told you my outlets in my kitchen weren't working and my mom had a friend whose son was an electrician?
So you threw everything we had out the window so you could screw an electrician?
It wasn't like that. He never charged me, and he finished everything, and I just felt really bad about it. And he was like, "Let me take you to dinner sometime." And so I thought I could do it and get away with it, and I'd never see him again except I got really drunk, and he took me home, and it just happened. It didn't mean anything.
Well, I hope you're happy. You and your little electrician will be real happy together, at least until he has to go out of town and you screw somebody else, I guess.
Well, I need your help to find something out.
Oh, okay. What's up?
Well, it's weird. On the day before Christmas, on Christmas Eve, my girlfriend got a box from Amazon, and when she opened it up, it ended up being a necklace with a heart on it, and she was all confused about who it came from.
Okay, so I'm taking it that this was not a gift from you.
No, absolutely, it was not for me, and it was totally weird.
Okay, so
after.
So who was it from? Who was it from?
Well, after we talked about it for a little bit, a couple hours went by, and I'm all pissed off, and she tries to tell me that it's from her Uncle Doug.
From her Uncle Doug.
So
yes.
Okay, was there a return address on the package or anything?
No, it's from Amazon. So it was all correctly addressed to her with her name, our address and everything like that. But there's no return address on it.
All right. So what is your girlfriend's name again?
Rebecca.
Okay, so somebody bought Rebecca a necklace with a heart. She said she had no idea where it came from, and then she said it was from her uncle.
Yeah, and it just doesn't make any sense because she never talks to this uncle. If she sees her once a year, if she sees him once a year, it's
yeah,
So
you think the old Uncle Doug thing was a lie to cover up who really sent it?
Yeah, it's got to be a lie. They never even talked.
Okay.
So obviously I'm all skeptical about this. So I ended up, and I never do this type of thing, but I ended up going through her phone.
Okay.
And I seen a bunch of pictures on there of her modeling the necklace, in the mirror, taking pictures of herself with it. Yeah. And I went through all of her text messages and everything, and there's not no sent text of these pictures. They're just on her phone.
Okay, so she did take pictures with it on, but there were no texts sent saying something like, I got the necklace, it's so beautiful, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. And if she's sending me, it's from her Uncle Doug, and she's sending him these pictures, why would she have deleted them afterwards,
Right.
you know?
So, okay, so what were those pictures for then? That's the question.
I bet I know what they were for. They were probably for Snapchat.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, because if you saw pictures, but she didn't text anything to anybody, then I'll bet that's probably what they were for.
Okay, so the plot is thickening a bit here. Austin, you said the package came through Amazon, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so this should be pretty easy then. If we call her, we pretend we're from Amazon, we should be able to convince her to tell us who sent that to her. So here's what we need you to do. Stay on the line. We're going to call Rebecca when we come back, okay?
Okay.
And let's bring Austin in.
Okay.
And let's put him whatever line he's on so that Austin can hear this too.
Hello?
Hi, I'm trying to reach a Rebecca, please.
This is Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca. My name is Steve Rogers. I'm calling from Amazon Shipping and Receiving.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly how to tell you this, but we have a package that was supposed to be sent to you over a week and a half ago, but for some reason it never got to you.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and I feel terrible about this because I'm sure this was supposed to be part of a Christmas gift, and now it's too late.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it looks like it was actually one of a 2-box set, and I actually think you got the first box, but you just didn't get this one.
All right.
Let me check real quick what was sent here, and that might help us figure this out.
Okay.
Okay, did you receive, I think it was a necklace?
Yeah, I did. I believe it came the day before Christmas, so like the 24th.
Okay, so this other box was supposed to be delivered with that, but what we believe happened is instead of getting to you, it was sent back to the person who ordered it by mistake. Now, can you confirm the name of the person who sent the other package to you?
You mean the necklace?
Yeah, the one with the necklace. What was the name of the sender on that?
That was Eric.
Okay. And you said you did receive the necklace?
I did.
Okay. And I'm looking at a picture of it. It looks like it was a pretty nice one.
It is.
It is. Okay. Well, at least the guy knows to send a pretty girl jewelry at Christmas. That's pretty smart. Maybe on Valentine's Day you'll get a diamond ring.
Oh, no. That's definitely out of the question. We tried that once. He's actually my ex-husband.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Well, I mean, at least he remembered to get you something.
Yeah.
Like, Rebecca? Like, what?
Probably figured that out by now, right?
Yeah, yeah, obviously. I mean, you never, thought, the whole time that we've been dating to tell me that you've been married before?
I mean, you have
an ex-husband.
I didn't know that was important.
How could that not be important?
I mean, I don't know. Not everybody cares about the past. Like, we're in the present.
We're in the present, but you have an ex-husband that you have not told me about. Like, Jesus.
You didn't ask about it. Like, why? We never really talked about our past like that.
So what? Are you, still in love with this guy, or what? Is he still in love with you?
I mean, I don't know how he feels. I mean, that's not my business.
Did you take pictures of yourself in the mirror in the bathroom and send him pictures of yourself with the necklace on?
Oh my God, no!
Well, I mean, I went through your phone and I seen the picture, so you're clearly lying about that as well.
Wow, what the Austin? You're going through my phone now?
I have a question. I want to interrupt you real quick. Rebecca, Austin said, he asked if this guy still loved you, and you said you don't know how he feels, which makes...
This is Sarah.
Hey, Sarah, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
Okay, so I was seeing this guy named Cody, and we'd gone on 5 dates. Actually, I think it might have been more than that, but either way, things are going really, really good.
Okay, all right, so why are we speaking in the past tense then?
Well, okay, because the morning after I slept with him, he tried to sneak out, and that's the last time we saw each other.
Okay, hit and run.
Sarah, it sounds like you were really kind of invested in him.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say invested, but I was hopeful.
Yeah. So this Cody guy ghosted you then?
I guess so, if that's what you want to call it.
And let me guess, you are dying to know why.
Well, okay, I think I know why, but I'm worried I might be wrong.
Okay, well, why do you think he did it?
Okay, so there's a couple of reasons. So first of all, when I sleep, I let my 2 dogs sleep in bed with me, and I don't think he really liked that. And also one of them had kind of a little accident when he slept over, so that didn't help.
Okay.
And then the second thing, and this is why I really think he didn't call me, is I'm not that experienced when it comes to sex, and I feel like he was kind of disappointed.
Oh, well, that's not your fault. I mean, if you're a blank slate in that department, maybe he should take the responsibility of showing you a few things, right?
I mean, yeah, I guess so. I think so, but I think he was probably just used to more experienced girls or something.
Okay, and you keep referencing yourself as unexperienced, but now you have done that before, right? I mean, you didn't get him into bed and say, be gentle, it's my very first time or anything?
Oh, no. I've definitely done it before.
Okay. Because that could be something where a guy could get spooked out a little bit. Okay, so we need to know the real reason that this Cody guy gave you the brush off.
Yes, and please tell him I'm not going to be mad, whatever it is. I just, don't believe the reason he told me.
So, what was the reason he told you?
He said we were moving too fast, and he needed to be by himself before we went too far.
Okay, and you don't think that's the reason?
Well, no, because he was the one who wanted to stay the night, and he was the one who, wanted to have sex. I mean, I did too, but he was, the one who was initiating everything.
Okay, and now do we still have Casanova Cody's phone number, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so just guessing here, if I had to guess,
and this is going to sound pretty harsh, but here's what I'm going to say. It's either something you did or didn't do that night, or he's secretly married, or maybe he's just a jerk who uses girls until he sleeps with them, and then he kind of throws you away like so much used Kleenex. So either way, how about this? We'll call him. We will get a more accurate answer from him when we come back.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Cody, please?
Yeah, can I ask who's calling?
This is the Z Morning Zoo radio show. Nick, Ashley, and Shaggy on Z104.
Oh, you serious? Did I win something?
Not yet, no. But we are playing a little game this morning called Tell Us the Truth. And the only rule is you have to answer the question honestly, but it's only one question, okay?
Oh, okay. What's the question?
Ashley?
Okay, so a few weeks ago, you spent the night at this girl's house by the name of Sarah, and you guys were dating, and, you know, the next morning you left early, but then you never called. You never called back. You said you needed some time alone because things were moving too fast, and we know that's not true. So, what is the real reason why you aren't talking to her?
And remember, you have to answer honestly.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't really know if I can answer this one for you guys. I'm sorry.
Okay, why not? Did something happen?
Yeah, and it's a bit embarrassing. It's like there's like no way that I don't feel. It's really embarrassing.
Okay, I understand. Now, what if we offered you some sort of prize to answer the question? Like what can we give you?
Oh, jeez, I don't really know.
Okay, are there any concerts you want to go see? Maybe we can get you tickets to a show.
I mean, you know, Post Malone would be pretty cool.
Okay, so you want to go see Post Malone?
Yeah, I mean, that would be pretty dope.
Okay, so, all right, so for Post Malone tickets then, you got to tell us what happened.
Oh, my God. She's not, like, listening right now, is she?
She is not. She's not. We simply got an email from her, and we hung up on her, so it's basically just us.
All right. Oh, my God, I can't believe I'm about to tell you guys this. Just don't judge me, okay? Promise you won't judge me.
We are not here to judge. We're just here to get the truth. That's all.
All right. So she's got these dogs, right? And I guess they normally sleep with her in the bed, you know? And at the time, they weren't in the bedroom with us because we were in the room and we were, like, you know, in bed doing stuff. But, like, the dogs were outside the bedroom door barking and trying to get in. And she's all like, you know, just ignore them. It's no big deal. Just ignore them. And, you know, we kept doing what we were doing. And, you know, when we were all done, she looks at me and she's like, listen, these dogs are not going to shut up because I usually let them sleep with me in the bed. You know, would you have a problem with that? And I'm like, no, you know, I love dogs. So it's like no big deal to me. So she lets the dogs in and they hop right up in the bed with us.
Okay, please don't tell me one of these dogs bit you somewhere while you were, like, on round 2 or something.
No. We were just sleeping at that point, and all that stuff was all done. So we were just sleeping, and, like, middle of the night, I wake up because my stomach is, like, just killing me. Like, I don't know what was going on with my stomach, and, you know, I wasn't sure if it was, like, food poisoning or something like that. It was pretty wild. It was pretty bad. I didn't know what it was. And I didn't want to, like, get up, you know, because it was, like, the middle of the night. And I'm just sitting there, like, wide awake. I wasn't sure if I was going to puke or whatever. And then all of a sudden I had to fart. So I figured, you know, this is going to probably smell pretty bad. But there's a couple dogs in the bed with us. So, like, you know.
Right. So you were going to blame the dog.
Yeah, I was going to definitely blame the dogs. And so I squeezed one out, hoping, like, it wasn't going to be too bad and stuff, you know? I don't know. Like, I guess whatever was going on with my stomach, and I was, you know, like, sitting there holding it in, like, all night. And when I farted, I accidentally shit the bed.
Oh!
Oh, no.
You missed it.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
Yeah. It was like the worst smelling. I mean, it was like a nightmare. And, I'm just like, holy shit, what do I do now? And I'm like trying to get up and see how bad it was, but it's like freaking, dark out. So I'm using my phone to try to take a look at the mess. And, all of a sudden she rolls over and, she's all like, is everything okay? And I just panicked and I was like, yeah, everything's fine. But I think when your dogs, took a dump in the bed, and she's like, are you serious? And I'm like, yeah. And then she turns on the light and she starts apologizing to me. And I'm just like, listen, it's cool, but I should probably get going. And I just took off.
Okay. All right. So let me get this straight. So you crapped in this girl's bed and then you blamed her dog for it. And then you left?
Dude, I had no idea what to do. I was just in pure panic mode.
Right. Oh, wow. I mean, every time I think we have heard it all, like we get something like this. So, okay, so that's why you stopped seeing her.
Yeah, I was like, in the dark, she's going to think it's one of the dogs. But at some point, she's going to realize that did not come from a dog. So I just basically stopped calling her after that.
I can certainly understand why. I mean, that's kind of a tough act to follow there.
Yeah, I pretty much decided I could never go back after that.
Hi. Dirty Work Wednesday on the air at 473-104.5. Hi, who's this?
This is Ben.
Hey, Ben, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
So I need you guys to help me find out some stuff about this girl that I'm dating right now. The thing is, like, I really like her, and if she finds out that I'm asking this stuff, I know there's going to be drama, and I don't, want any kind of drama.
Okay, so you have questions you need answered, but you like your name to stay out of it as much as possible.
Yes, please. If she finds out that I even called you guys, I am in big trouble, so I'm not even using my real name right now.
Oh, okay, so Ben is a made-up name.
Yes.
Okay, so what kind of stuff are you trying to find out exactly?
All right, so here's the story. I started a new job back in August, and that's where I met Sarah, the girl that I'm dating right now.
Okay, and is Sarah her actual name, or is that name made up too?
No, that's her actual name. Her actual name is Sarah.
Okay, so you got a new job and a new girl during COVID. You were like the one person who is actually winning 2020 right now.
Well, let me tell you what happened on Saturday.
Okay, all right, so what happened?
So on Saturday, I wanted to stay home, watch college football. She wanted to go out to eat. So we compromised, went to so we could do both. Plus, we could sit outside, keep our distance from everybody.
Okay, smart move.
So we eat, we have a few drinks. Game hits halftime. I tell her, hey, this is a perfect time for us to leave so we can get back to my place for the second half. I give her my card. I tell her to pay the bill when the waitress comes. I'm going to get the car, pull it up. The parking lot was, kind of far away.
Okay.
So I just about get to my car. Another car pulls up alongside me. The window opens. This random woman says, hey, excuse me, was that Summer that you were eating with? And so I go, I don't think so. And she looks at me and goes, well, tell her that Denise from Crystal says hi, and I'm glad she turned her life around. She said, tell her I follow her on Instagram. I'm glad she isn't with Tommy anymore. And then she drives away.
Okay. That's weird enough, I guess.
Well, it gets weirder. So I pick up Sarah and I go, hey, there was some lady in the parking lot. She asked if you were Summer. She said, congrats on getting your life together or something. And when I said that, she looked at me like she saw a ghost or something.
Uh-oh.
So I said, I think she said her name was Denise, and Sarah just goes, oh, yeah, I used to work with her a long time ago. So then I asked her, well, who is Tommy? She was glad you weren't with Tommy. And without even looking at me, she goes, it was just a guy. And that was it. The whole car ride home, she did not say a single word.
Oh, wow. Okay, so, all right, so there's a lot to unpack here. So she said Summer Is that Sarah's last name?
Yeah.
Okay. And did you ask her about that? Like the whole Sarah versus Summer thing?
No, so I was more concerned about the whole this guy thing, like who this guy was.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have been more concerned about the whole she finally got her life together thing. Like, what does that even mean? Like,
was she on heavy drugs and in rehab or something? Or like, what does that mean?
Didn't you say the lady from Denise, you said from Crystal, right? As in rehab for crystal meth or something?
I mean, so she either said from Crystal or from Crystals. So I thought maybe it was like a hair salon or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that could be. Okay, so you would like to know what exactly?
I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess I kind of want to know why when I met her, she told me her name was Sarah, but now I find out it's Summer. Plus, like, what exactly happened with this other guy, and she has told me nothing about him.
Yeah.
And it's like, I want to find out, but I feel like if she thinks I'm snooping into her life, she's going to get real upset.
I gotcha. And you like this girl, so you don't want to upset her.
Right, yeah, like I seriously like her. I was going to ask her to move in with me at Christmas because she's been living with a girlfriend of hers right now, and I was going to ask if she wanted to live with me instead.
Oh, wow. So there's a lot riding on this.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay. So sit tight. We'll try to figure this out for you. We're going to need Sarah's phone number. And did you want to stay on the line while we call her and listen, or are you going to hang up and listen on your radio?
Well, I don't want her to find out that I'm listening, so I'll probably hang up.
Well, we can put you on mute if you want, so she'll never know.
Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
Okay, hang on. When we come back, we will have to think of a way to get the backstory on Sarah, who may or may not used to have been Summer, who may or may not have been on crystal meth with some guy named Tommy. We'll find out when we come back.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Sarah, please?
This is Sarah. Who's this?
Hey, Sarah, this is the Z Morning Zoo radio show. Nick, Ashley, and Shaggy on Z104. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
We're great. So the reason we're calling you this morning is because we're doing a segment on our show called Forgive or Forget. Basically, it's where one person apologizes to another person, and that person has to decide whether they forgive them or they just want to forget them, okay?
Okay.
So the person who called us this week is Tommy. I guess you guys have some history together, right?
Yeah, you could say that. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we kind of wanted to get the backstory on that before we move on. So how did you two meet each other?
Wait, I'm sorry. Am I on the radio right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I really don't want to be on the radio. This isn't like a part of my life that I want people knowing about.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine with us. I just wanted to know how you guys met each other. That's all.
Yeah, no, I understand, but this, that part of my life is over now, so I'd rather not relive it.
Okay. I'll tell you what, to make it easy, why don't we just do this? Just give me 3 words, a person, a place, and a thing that describe how you met. You don't have to explain anything. Just give me person, place, thing.
Okay. Person would be Tommy, place would be DC, and the thing would be Crystal City Restaurant.
Oh, okay. You said Crystal City Restaurant? Is that where you know Denise from?
I'm sorry. I really don't feel like talking about this.
Okay.
And whatever Tommy told you guys, it's probably a total lie, and I don't want to hear from him ever again, so I'm going to hang up.
Okay, wait, before you hang up, just one more question real quick. Why did Tommy call you Summer and not Sarah? All right, so the mystery continues, I guess, Ben. Shaggy, unmute Ben for me so he can talk. Ben, I guess the mystery continues?
Yeah, I mean, as long as she doesn't know I called you guys, that's fine.
Actually, no, I just solved the mystery. I can tell you what it is.
Okay, Detective Ashley, what is your theory?
So it's not a theory. I just Googled Crystal City Restaurant, and guess what? It's not a restaurant. It's a strip club.
Oh!
Yes.
It's a what?
Google it. It's Google Crystal City Restaurant and see what comes up right now.
Oh, you got a second. Crystal City
Restaurant.
Crystal City Restaurant. There it is. Oh my God. Crystal City Restaurant Gentlemen's Club, locally known as CCR, established in 1963, has been providing quality food and live adult entertainment in the D.C. metro area for 50 years. So it's a restaurant, but it's really a strip club.
Yeah, but that would explain who Denise was. Like, she probably worked there with her, and it would definitely explain why someone would change their name after they left.
Yeah, maybe Sarah is her real name, but Summer was the name that she went by when she performed, I guess. Like, well, I gotta say, though, Ben, this looks really nice. Like, it's not a dumpy strip club. This place looks really high end.
Like, maybe it's one of those places all the pro athletes go when they're in town.
Yeah, it could be like the ones down in Atlanta. Mm-hmm. Ben, does Sarah seem to have like a lot of money stashed away?
Yeah, like dollar bills, like really crinkly, stinky ones.
No, I mean, does she seem financially independent?
Not really. I mean, she's still crashing at her friend's place until she finds her own apartment.
Okay.
And that's why I was going to ask her to move in with me.
Okay, so, all right, well, about that, now that you know what we think we know, does that change anything?
I don't know, man. I mean, I wish she would have just been honest with me about it in the first place.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she didn't lie to you. She just said it's a part of her life that she wanted to forget.
That's true. It's not like you asked her, like, hey, did you ever work in a strip club? And she flat out said no. She just never mentioned it. Maybe what you should do is sit down with her and say something like, hey, I want you to know if there's anything in your past you feel like getting off your chest, you can talk to me.
Oh, she's definitely gotten a lot off of her chest before. So.
Yeah, you are not helping. All right. So listen, Ben, I'm gonna be really curious what happens here. So if you feel like it, can you call us back after you talk to her?
I mean, I'm not really sure that I'm going to even have that conversation. But if I do, I'll call back. I'll let you know.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck, man.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah, so I would like to find out if my husband cheated on me with another woman who was on his trip he took last week.
Oh, okay. Well, I certainly hope that's not the case. What's your husband's name?
It's Jason.
Okay. And you said he took a trip last week?
Yeah, to Detroit.
Oh, that's my hometown. What was he doing up there?
Well, so he has this company, and they were making this pitch to Chrysler up there, and he was just like part of the team that was sent to do it.
I gotcha. Okay, so I'm guessing he's probably in sales then?
Yeah, he represents the marketing side of the company. So.
Nice. Okay, so he went up there last week, and you think it was while he was gone that he cheated?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe probably at his hotel.
Okay, what makes you think he cheated? Like, has he been acting differently? Kind of suspicious?
Yes, there's that. And I found out that there was this woman who he told me was not going on the trip, and she actually did go.
Red
so I'm
flag.
like, okay, he lied to me about that.
And
You
this
know what
woman that went, does she work with him?
Yeah, and okay, I cannot stand this woman, and he knows that.
Okay, so hence the lie then. How did you find out he was lying about that?
Well, we were chit-chatting when he got back, and he kind of just, like, let it slip, and he was telling me about the presentation, and he accidentally said her name, and I was like, oh, I thought that she wasn't going on this trip, and he looks like he got caught in the lie, right?
Yeah.
So he tried to spin the story like, oh, I never said that, but I heard it. It was too late.
So this other woman accompanied him on this trip then?
Yeah, it was this past week. And then I found out more evidence when I was doing his laundry.
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. What evidence did you find in the laundry? Like a little lipstick on the collar, perhaps?
No. Oh, my God. This is so awkward.
Uh-oh.
Say there was another kind of stain, and it was not on his collar.
Oh, God. Oh.
Oh, wow. Oh, God, that's nasty.
I know.
So you found, actually, I don't even think I want to know what you found.
No.
You probably don't. I probably don't. And it's just like, not to get too gross, but, I was concerned, so I did examine it kind of closely. Like, I, looked at it closely. I smelled it. I wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy.
Okay, well, you're crazy though. Yeah, that's true. But I just don't know if you're wrong. That's the point. So, all right. So listen, you said his hotel was in Detroit, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, well, no. It wasn't in Detroit. There was a different city. God, I can't remember. It was the city that started with D. Also, it was.
Let me ask. Was it probably Dearborn?
Yes. That was it.
Okay. Too bad you didn't call us earlier. I could have my mom drive 15 minutes and go knock on his hotel room or something. So, okay. And do you know what type of hotel it was?
Yeah, it was the Radisson.
Okay, perfect. So, and what days was he actually there? Do you remember?
He got there on Thursday, and then he flew back on Friday.
Okay, great. So listen, sit tight. I'm going to need his phone number from you so you can give it to Shag, and then we'll call him when we come back, okay?
Okay.
Hello?
Yes, good morning. I'm trying to reach Mr. Jason, please.
This is Jason.
Hi, Jason. My name is Jack Harlow. I'm calling from the Dearborn Radisson. I hope I'm not bothering you, but the reason I called is because one of our room attendants found a woman's earring under the bed in your room that you stayed at last week, and we wanted to let you know in case someone in your party was looking for it that it was recovered.
And you said it was a woman's earring?
Yes. So, I mean, not yours, obviously, but we thought maybe someone in your party may have lost it.
Actually, hang on. I could put you on with her right now.
Oh.
Just hold on a second.
Sure, no problem.
Hey, it's the hotel. I think they found your earring or something.
Hello.
Hi, this is Jack Harlow from the Dearborn Radisson. I think we found an earring that belongs to you.
I don't think I lost one.
Oh, okay. We weren't sure. We found it under the bed.
Yeah, I don't remember losing an earring. What does it look like?
It's a small gold hoop, and it's kind of a red stone accent to it.
No, that's not mine. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's why. Would you mind handing us over back to Mr. again, please?
Yeah, sure, no problem. Hang on. I don't know what they're talking about.
Hello?
Yeah, sorry about the confusion, Mr. We thought it was her earring because she said she stayed in the same room as you during your visit. I apologize for the mix-up.
Sure, no problem.
By the way, while I've got you on the phone, did you enjoy your stay with us?
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, super. And your presentation went well?
Yeah, actually, yeah, it did. You guys did your homework. How'd you know about that?
Oh, the presentation? Actually, your wife told us about it. You remember her, right? Your wife?
Yeah, you remember your wife, the one you lied to and said that wasn't coming on the trip? And then you a parent's chance to tell the truth about everything, you understand? You have one chance, and you're on the radio right now.
Well, what do you want me to say? I didn't do anything.
Okay, goodbye, Jason.
Oh, Melanie is gone. Hey, Jason?
Yes?
Hey, man, so to kind of clue you in here a little, this isn't actually the hotel. This is the Z Morning Zoo radio show on Z104. Right now, you're on Dirty Work Wednesday. Melanie asked us to call you to find out if this other person was in your room. That's
great. Hey, listen, thanks for ruining my marriage. I really appreciate that.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Didn't you do that when you had this other woman in your room?
The whole team was in my room. We worked on the presentation the night before. We did it in my room. She didn't spend the night or anything.
Okay, so why didn't you just say that?
Because I shouldn't have to. You guys have no idea. My wife is f***ing crazy, and now you just gave her a reason to think I cheated.
Okay, but lying about your female coworker joining you on the trip, that didn't give her a reason already?
I lied because if I told her the truth, she probably would have booked her own flight and f***ing followed us here. I'm telling you, you guys have no idea. Like, this is a whole mess I got to deal with. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Wow.
Language alert. Sorry, I should have told you language alert.
Gosh.
Okay.
It sounds, I don't know.
All right, listen. I know that I am the naive person on the show, and I am always the one who's wrong. But does anybody believe this guy? I kind of do.
Yeah, there's definitely potential to that.
Shaggy's shaking his head.
But he should have said that out the gate. Regardless, if he already knows that she's a nut, and I don't know.
He said she's crazy, right?
Mm-hmm. They always say that about us. We're all crazy.
Yeah, when we get caught, you're crazy, right?
I lied because if I told her the truth, she probably would have booked her own flight and followed us here.
Yeah, said she's crazy. But then again, we all thought she was crazy when she smelled the
pants.
Yeah,
you shouldn't have to. You guys have no idea. My wife is f***ing crazy, and now you just gave her a reason to think I cheated.
All right, so here's what's going on. Either he's right, he didn't cheat, and she is crazy.
Correct.
Or she's right,
and he cheated.
Or both. She is crazy, but he still cheated. That doesn't change the fact that he cheated.
Right.
What a mess.
What do you think here?
Oh, man.
It's in the middle. Yeah, it's
the text line's all on one side. Everyone on text is on one side.
All right.
Okay.
Let's not say yet. Let's not say yet.
Okay.
All right. Because she sounded a little crazy to me. Can I say that now?
Well, the smelling part is when I took a
smelled
turn.
his underwear.
Right, being like, oh,
I
wow,
closely
that's
examined
next
it.
level. Examination, but smelling, no, I don't know.
All right. Well, we'd love to hear from you this morning. If you're listening this morning to Dirty Work Wednesday and you're not doing anything, call us. We'd love to talk to you this morning.
And you know, I typically side with the woman. I'm always
know.
like, he cheated, but I don't know.
I'm curious if you're listening this morning how that sounded on the air. Because to me in the studio, it sounded like he wasn't lying. She's crazy.
Okay, so last Sunday morning, I wake up to a text on my phone, and it's from this guy I haven't talked to in years, a long time. So I thought that was kind of random that he would text me. But so I took a look at it, and the text said, "Hey, none of my business, but are you still with that Corey guy?" And Corey's my boyfriend, by the way. So
okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So the text is, "Are you still with that Corey guy?" And I write back, "Yes." And he goes, "Okay, well, heads up. I deliver food for DoorDash, and he was one of my deliveries last night." And I was like, "All right." And I was like, "That's random." And then he texted and said, "When I got to his apartment, a girl answered the door and took the food, so it looks like he had company over, and I just thought you would want to know."
I see. Okay, so is he sure the guy was your boyfriend and not somebody who just looked like your boyfriend?
Well, that's what I asked. Yeah, I said, "Give me the name and address on the order," and it was definitely him.
Oh, right. Yeah, he would have had his info on the order. Yeah, of course. Okay, so he said a girl answered the door?
Yeah, that she answered the door and took the food.
Where were you at the time all this happened?
So I was working. I'm a bartender at Mac.
You should have drove over there after your shift and knocked on the door.
Well, I would have, but I didn't get the message until Sunday morning. So this was
Oh,
after.
yeah. That's right.
Christy, let me ask you something. Did you ask your boyfriend about it? Did you tell him, so I have this friend who brought you food last night?
Well, kind of. What I did was I texted him right away, but I said, "So what'd you end up doing last night, hon?" And he said he just wrote back that he fell asleep in front of the TV. And I said, "Oh, you should have stopped by after work." And he replied back, "Oh, yeah, you're right, I should have." So...
Okay, well, that doesn't sound like somebody who's trying to hide something. That sounds more like he's innocent to me.
Yeah, or he's guilty because he already got away with it.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe he's got away with it. I'm just trying to figure it out.
Okay, here's a weird question. What kind of food did he order? Did you ever find out? Because I feel like if he DoorDashed Arby's, then there's nothing going on. But if he ordered Cheesecake Factory, then maybe something is up. Is that weird, or does that matter?
My friend said he ordered Chipotle.
Oh, okay, Chipotle. Yeah, all right. Well, that kind of splits the difference. I'm not so sure anymore. All right, do me a favor. Sit tight for a second. Give Shag your boyfriend's number. We'll call him up when we come back, and we'll figure out exactly what's going on, okay? I think I have a plan that should work perfectly, and you're going to get to hear the entire thing while you listen in, okay?
Oh, okay. Good. Okay.
There's only one thing, and I need to make sure this part. You said the girl answered the door and took the food, correct?
That's what my friend said, yeah.
Okay, then this should work. Hang on the line. We'll call your boyfriend when we come back next.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Corey, please?
Yeah, this is Corey. Who's this?
This is Tim. I was actually your DoorDash delivery guy last Saturday. You ordered Chipotle? I don't even know if you remember.
Yeah, I remember.
Okay, so sorry to call you like this. This is kind of weird. It's just the girl who answered the door asked me about the cologne I was wearing, and I couldn't remember the name of it, but I told her I would call you if I remembered. And she was like, "What fragrance is that?" And I was like, I could not freaking remember for the life of me, except that it started with an L. And she goes, "I really like it." So anyways, I told her if I could remember it, I would call you back. Anyways, it was Lacoste. So tell her that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, so
tell your girlfriend, sorry if I ruined the surprise Valentine's Day, because she's probably going to get you some, so try to act surprised if she ends up buying you some.
Yeah, that's right. It wasn't my girlfriend.
Oh, okay. Well, your date likes the way Lacoste smells, so go out and get some, because she really likes it.
No, it's yeah. She's just a friend. She actually lives. We do this whole thing. She lives in the apartment with me, and she just picks up her food at my place.
Oh, she's your neighbor. Oh, okay. All right. So I thought she was your girlfriend. I saw her hanging out at your place. I kind of assumed you guys were together.
No, I guess I don't know if I should be telling you this, but we order kind of all at the same time. That way, we can just kind of try and save on dashing fees and stuff like that. So whenever someone orders, we just kind of knock on all the doors around, and we have a little ordering group.
Okay. So I guess that makes sense. I mean, and honestly, it's better for me too. I only have to come there once.
Yeah, that's what we kind of thought.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen. Sorry to bother you. Tell whoever the girl is that the cologne was Lacoste.
Yeah. I'll see her today. I'll let her know.
All right. Have a good one.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. So sounds like he has a legit story here, sort of. Christy, let me ask this: does this make you feel better?
Yeah, it does. I feel better about it. So I really appreciate your help, you guys. Thank you.
Sure, no problem. Do me a favor. Can I put you on hold for just a second? I need to talk to you in a minute. I want to talk to Natalia first, though, okay?
Okay.
Hang on. All right. Here's what bothers me about this.
Okay.
And I am normally the naive person of the group, so I'm normally the last person to figure these out. I don't think you save some enormous amount of money by pooling your DoorDash orders together. You made it sound like, man, if we didn't do this, we'd never be able to eat.
It's expensive.
Is it really?
I think it's expensive. Well, for my budget, what I got going on, I mean, it's worth it, but I'm just saying it's expensive. So it's kind of smart.
I remember being in college and living in a dormitory and getting pizza and running up and down the dorm knocking on doors going, we're getting pizza. For more appropriately for some of you, running up and down going, we're ordering weed, whatever. Do you want to put in on this? You know, that kind of thing. I remember doing that in college in a dorm. You know what I never did when I lived in an apartment? Never ran down the hallway knocking on doors going, we're ordering food.
Yeah, but they might all be cool with each other. I don't know.
There is one more thing that bothered me.
Okay.
And I'll bet you didn't hear it. It's when I asked about this girl, and he said she lives in the apartment with me.
Oh, he did? I didn't catch that.
Yeah.
No, it's yeah. She's just a friend. She actually lives. We do this whole thing. She lives in the apartment with me, and she just picks up her food at my place.
Whoa. Back that up. She what?
We do this whole thing. She lives in the apartment with me, and she just picks up her food at my place.
He didn't say she lives in the apartment building with me. He said she lives in the apartment with me.
Freudian slip?
Maybe. And then I even asked, oh, she's your neighbor. And he never said, yes, she lives across the hall.
We do this whole thing. She lives in the apartment with me, and she just picks up her food at my place.
Oh, she's your neighbor. Oh, okay. All right. So I thought she was your girlfriend. I saw her hanging out at your place. I kind of assumed you guys were together.
No.
Okay. So, am I crazy?
I don't know.
All right.
Now I'm on the fence after hearing that, but
I would love to hear if you're listening this morning. If you're listening this morning, I would love to hear your opinion on whether you think I'm really over dissecting this, or do you think maybe something's going on? Yeah.
Okay.
I'm kind of curious. By the way, you can call us at 473-1045. You could also text us 757-104. Who do you love, indeed? Dirty Work Wednesday is on the air at 473-1045. Hi, who's this?
This is Nate.
Nate the Great. What can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday, my friend?
All right. Well, I'm kind of wondering what you guys think of this situation with this girl I'm dating.
Okay. What's going on?
Okay, so I've been with this girl for a few months. Actually, since Halloween. We actually met at a Halloween party.
Okay. And what is this girl's name?
Jen.
Jen. Okay, continue.
Okay, so everything had been pretty much perfect. Like, she's super attractive. She's into sports. We like the same kind of TV shows. Everything was just clicking. You know what I mean? We spent pretty much the entire holidays together. I met her parents. So, like, most of the major obstacles are out of the way.
Did her parents like you?
Bro, I'm not even lying. Her parents loved me.
Okay. I'm just checking because that could be important. So, all right, so everything is perfect then, but what?
So it's a couple of things. So the first thing was a couple of Fridays ago, she was supposed to come over to my place for dinner, and we were going to have a movie night. So she texted me that afternoon. She's like, hey, I have to cancel tonight, sweetie. I'm not feeling well. So I'm like, no problem. I hope you feel better soon. And then about a half hour later, she texts me, what did you need me to bring to dinner tonight? So I'm like, what? I thought you were sick. And then there's this long wait. You know, the little bubbles that happen on the text message?
Yeah.
Those little bubbles were going.
Yeah.
And finally she goes, no, I feel a lot better. I just had a headache, but it's gone.
Okay, so in the span of, you said a half hour or so, her headache magically disappeared then?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here's what I'm thinking. I don't think that first message was for me. I think she meant to send them somebody else.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But that's not even the weirdest part. This is the weirdest part. I went out to eat with one of my friends from work last week, and we ended up eating at Applebee's. And it's like a block from Jen's apartment. So I thought, hey, I'll be a good boyfriend. I'll bring her an Oreo shake, like in the song, and bring it to her as a surprise. But they didn't even have them. So I had to get her this ice cream brownie thing instead.
Wait, hold on a second. They didn't have the Oreo shake?
No Oreo shake. Apparently it's a limited time deal or something.
That's bull crap. Shaggy, double check that. Do his math on that. Okay. All right, so you bring her back the second best dessert then?
Yes. So I surprise her. I pretend like I'm the DoorDash guy, give her the food, and she asked me to put it in the fridge. So I open up the fridge, and I'm trying to make room for the food, and I notice that she's got a few bottles of Bud Light in her fridge. So I'm like, did I bring over Bud Light and leave it in her fridge? Uh-oh. So I say, hey, I see you started drinking beer now. So I pull out one of the bottles. She goes, oh, that was my brother. He was here last week.
Okay.
So here's the thing, and I'm not trying to be a jerk. I swear I'm not. But I've met her brother many times. We've hung out before. Her brother's gay, and I have never seen him drink beer in my life. I'm not saying gay men don't drink beer. I'm not stereotyping. I'm just saying that I've never seen him drink a Bud Light. Ever.
Okay, so you think this beer might be somebody else's then? You think this brother is a cover-up, or?
I don't know. I kind of, but what do you guys think?
I mean, honestly, I'd be more suspicious over the text message thing than some beer in the fridge. I mean, you don't know how old that beer is. The beer could have been like months old.
Well, I wasn't suspicious about the text message until I found the beer. Now, I can't stop thinking about it.
Yeah, so maybe she's been lying to you.
Unless you think I'm acting crazy, which has been known to happen.
No, listen, I mean, we've certainly followed weaker leads than some Dirty Work Wednesday before, and they've turned out to be, more than we thought. I'll tell you what, I'm not sure we can find out what the text thing was all about, but we can definitely get confirmation on whose beer that was, if that would make you feel better.
Yeah, honestly, that would make me feel a lot better.
Okay, so sit tight. We're going to need Jen's phone number, and when we come back, we're going to give her a call, okay?
Okay, cool. Thanks.
I think we're going to use some old friends in this particular Dirty Work named Scotty and the Buzz.
Hello?
Yes, can I speak to Jen, please?
This is Jen.
Jen, how the heck are you? This is K-Rock 98.6, your home for the most rock and roll. We are Scotty and the Buzz, the morning show. How's your morning going so far?
Good. Wait, I'm on the radio?
Yes, ma'am, you are, because you're about to play our contest this morning called Name That Mystery Man. It's a really fun, easy game to play, and you have the chance to win a great prize. In fact, Buzz, tell her what she could win. Well, Scotty, Jen has a chance to win dinner for two at El Loco Gato Mexican Restaurant. The oceanfront's most delicious spot for authentic Mexican cuisine is El Loco Gato. Back to you, Scotty. Okay, so Jen, this is a simple, fun game to play. Even easier to win. I'm going to turn things over to Holly Funbags, who's going to explain the rules. Holly?
So we have a mystery man on hold. It's somebody you know, and he swears you'll be able to identify him by only giving a 7-word sentence about himself. So he came up with his sentence, and I'm going to read it to you. If you can guess the mystery man right, you win.
And it's just that simple. Jen, are you ready to give it a try?
Sure, yeah, I guess so.
Okay, Holly, what is the 7-word sentence?
Okay, pay attention. His 7-word sentence is, my Bud Light is in your fridge.
My Bud Light is in your fridge. Sounds like one of those old-fashioned spy movie secret phrases. My Bud Light is in your fridge. Jen, who is today's mystery man?
Yeah, that would be Chris.
Chris. Oh, now who is Chris? He must be somebody special if his beer is in your fridge, right? Is Chris your boyfriend or something?
Well, actually, he was my boyfriend. Then he cheated on me, so we broke up. But we're sort of talking again now, trying to see where everything is at with us. I don't know.
Wow, I didn't know we were going to walk into a soap opera this morning. So you and Chris are thinking about getting back together then?
I mean, we'll see. I'm not sure yet, to be honest.
Okay, I see. Well, then I only have one more question then. Don't you think you should probably let Nate know what's going on?
But I should probably what?
Shouldn't you probably let Nate know what's going on? You remember Nate, the guy you've been dating since last Halloween? Actually, if that doesn't ring a bell, he's on with us right now. Nate, did you want to say anything to Jen?
So I thought that beer was your brother's beer.
Oh, snap!
Okay. What's going on here?
Jen, this is actually the Z Morning Zoo radio show on Z104, and right now you're on Dirty Work Wednesday. Is there something maybe you wanted to tell us?
No, I don't have anything to say. Wait, you know what? Sure. No, go f*** yourself. This is some bullshit. You're calling me with some bullshit. Like, this is ridiculous, okay?
Well, okay. Well, this is not the first time we've heard that. But is there anything you want to tell Nate? You know, like maybe the truth?
Nate, I'll call you later, okay?
Well, listen, Nate, I understand if you feel bad right now, but you really shouldn't. I mean, you were smart enough to know something wasn't right, and you were smart enough to catch her in the act, it sounds like.
Yeah, I just, being lied to sucks.
Absolutely. But listen, she does not deserve you. It's just not worth it, dude.
This is going to sound like, I don't know, a little crazy, I guess, but there's this girl who's dating my ex, and he's basically trying to mess around on her. And I'm trying to help her to see that he is not good for her, but she thinks I'm just trying to mess with them or something.
Okay, so all right, so you have an ex.
Yes.
And what is his name?
Brian.
Okay. And when did he become your ex? Like, how fresh is this?
It was last year, but we still talk to each other all the time.
Okay. So, but he's dating someone else now.
Yes. And her name is Hannah. And she seems totally nice and everything. I know a few people who know her too. They've said she's super nice and they seem happy together. But here's the thing. I keep telling her that Brian is doing things behind her back, and she keeps ignoring me when I try to help.
Okay. Doing what things behind her back?
Talking to other girls, talking to me still, and trying to get me to actually hook up with him.
So Brian is still trying to hook up with you, even though he has a new girl.
Pretty much. And I tried getting a message out to her, and she blocked me. So I just, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, how did you try contacting her? Did you like DM her or something? Like, what'd you do?
Yeah, I tried DMing her through Instagram, but she blocked me right away. She told her friends not to talk to me either. She told them I was Brian's psycho ex, but really, truthfully, all I'm trying to do is help her here.
Okay, so you're trying to be the nice person here so she doesn't get her heart broken like you did.
Basically, yes.
Okay,
yeah.
But she won't listen to you, probably because Brian himself has probably been like, oh, she's my psycho ex, don't listen to her.
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but the whole thing is, didn't you say Brian was still trying to hook up with you? Like, he's still trying to get with you?
I mean, we're supposed to be going out for drinks this weekend, and he specifically told me not to mention it to anyone because of Hannah.
Oh, wow, that's shady. Okay. So, but she doesn't believe you. Well, all right, what if we did this? What if we got Brian on the phone, okay, and then also had this Hannah girl on listening like on a third line, and then you sort of talked about hooking up or your little drinks date coming up, and then she'd be able to hear everything herself. That way, you wouldn't have to convince anybody of anything because she'd hear it for herself.
Yeah, that's fine. That's
okay.
Fine.
All right, good. So it's an old-fashioned three-way call. We can set that up, no problem.
Wait, do we have the other girl's number?
Oh, yeah? Do we have this new Hannah girl's phone number?
I have her number, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Three-way action time it is. We'll do that when we come back next.
We're going to do an old-fashioned Z Morning Zoo three-way. But before we get to the actual call, and we're ready to go with this?
Yes.
Okay, so please welcome Hannah to the show. Hello, Hannah.
Hello.
So Shag talked to you already, right? We're on live, watch the language, that sort of thing?
Yes.
Okay. So before we bring her on, Hannah, tell us what you know about Chantel, your current man, Brian's ex.
Oh boy. Not much. Just that they dated, they broke up, and she's sort of crazy, I guess.
Okay. Let's bring Chantel on real quick. So, Chantel, before we do this, what did you want to say to Hannah?
Just that I'm not crazy, and I'm only trying to prevent you here from getting hurt. That's it. That's really it.
Okay, Hannah?
I mean, if you're just trying to help me, then what was wrong with keeping all this private? Like, why do we have to do all of this on the radio?
Because you won't answer me when I try to talk to you. You blocked me on Instagram. That's why.
Yeah, I blocked you because Brian asked me to. He said he didn't want you spying on him.
Well, like I said, I'm only trying to help you here.
Okay, so listen, we came up with this idea here real quick. We wanted to call Brian up, and then, Chantel, why don't you ask him about your supposed upcoming date that he made with you behind Hannah's back and see what he says?
Fine with me.
And, Hannah, we're going to turn your line down while she's talking to him, but you're still going to get to hear everything that's being said, okay?
I mean, I just think this is really immature, but whatever.
Okay, hang on. Chantel, we're going to call him up here, and when he answers, you're on, okay?
Okay.
Darling at random.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
what's going on?
Not much. Just getting ready for work. What's going on with you?
Nothing. Just got back from the gym. So did you still want to go for drinks this weekend?
I guess if you still want to talk with me, sure.
Of course I do, silly. Actually, I was wondering if maybe you wanted to go do dinner too. We could go to that Italian place we used to go to.
Well, I was already going to go meet with Hannah for dinner, so probably just the drink, like you said, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Do you still want to keep this weekend a secret?
I guess I just don't want Hannah getting all upset over it. That's all.
No, I get it. She'd probably get pissed if she knew you were going out to drinks with me.
Well, first of all, I'm going for a drink, not drinks. And second of all, I told you, whatever it is you need to tell me, you can just tell me in a text or something. We don't need to meet up at all. You can go right now.
Well, I thought you wanted to see me.
You told me you had something you needed to tell me, and you had to do it in person. You said you couldn't do it over the phone. So I said, then let's meet for lunch. Then you agreed, and then you changed it to, let's get drinks. So I said, I'm coming for a drink. Tell me whatever you need, and then I'm going to go meet Hannah for dinner.
Oh, well, I'm so sorry to bother you with my life. Sorry you told me that if I ever needed to reach out to you. I guess you were just being fake when you said all that.
I said that when we were breaking up. I didn't want you to feel hurt and alone.
Whatever. It doesn't matter anyways. Hannah is listening to this entire conversation right now.
Hannah's what?
She's on the other line right now, so I guess your secret really isn't a secret.
Hey, Brian?
Yeah?
So this will probably confuse things even more right now for you. But so right now you're on Dirty Work Wednesday on the Z Morning Zoo on Z104. And Chantel is right. We do have Hannah on with us. Hannah, what did you want to say?
Just that Brian was right and she's a psycho.
I'm sorry. Did I not just try to help you just now?
Not really. First of all, he already told me about your little meeting, so it's not even a secret. And second, he told me he wanted to have dinner with me on Friday, so he'd have an excuse to hurry up and leave after you told him this big thing that you need to tell him.
I have an idea. Since we have all of you on right now anyways, why don't you just tell him now?
Who?
Why don't you just tell Brian whatever it is you needed to tell him? Do it now.
Right? Yeah, absolutely.
No. I'm not talking about any of this on the radio. I'm sorry. Brian, I will still see you Friday.
Okay, so can I just say something? Hannah, I feel bad that we even bothered you over this. She made it seem like you were being cheated on by this guy and had no idea.
No, she's legit crazy.
Okay.
And Brian, we really should apologize to you too. We're so sorry.
No, it's okay. It's
So,
okay.
Brian, is Hannah right? Is Chantel like legit crazy?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Kind of. She created a fake Instagram after Brian blocked her so that she could be friends with me. And then she started DMing me through the fake Instagram, pretending to be a completely different person.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, that's a little extra then. So, Brian, do you believe her when she says she has something major to tell you that she has to tell you in person?
I don't know. I have no idea. Probably not. I don't know. I just want to go do this and get it over with so we can all move on with our lives.
Okay.
And Brian, I just wanted to make sure you seriously have no interest in hooking up with her like she told us, right?
No.
Good. Okay.
Wow. All right. Well, there you have it. This whole thing took like a very weird turn that I have to admit that I did not see coming. All right. Well, Brian, if you feel like it, call us next week or something. I'm kind of curious what the big news is.
Yeah, me too. I'll be sure to do that. I'll give you a call.
The Z Morning Zoo presents Dirty Work Wednesday.
Dirty Work Wednesday's on the air at 473-104.5. Hi, who's this?
Hey there, this is Cara.
Hey, Kira, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
Well, so first of all, Nick, I don't know if you remember me. I used to bartend over at Shack. I used to like my curly hair.
I do remember you. How are you?
I'm good.
Okay. Well, I mean, obviously you're not that good if you're calling us on a Wednesday. So what's going on?
Well, I'm still bartending, but now I'm over at Men.
Okay, gotcha.
So there's this guy who's a regular of mine who's been super flirty with me.
Of course, right? I'm probably a creep like I used to be.
No, you were never a creep. But anyways, so this guy comes in every weekend, and we usually talk if it's slow at the bar. He's married, which he admitted, and he and his wife aren't exclusive, when it comes to sex.
Oh, I see. Okay, so he's in an open marriage then.
Yeah, and like I said, he's really flirty and stuff, and he keeps asking me if I ever want to hang out with him outside of work, and I just sort of tell him that I'm really busy with my kids, which is true. But so last week he asked if he could take my picture while I'm working and send it to his wife so she can see what I look like. And, so I'm just like, whatever. So he does. And he shows me what his wife wrote back. It's something along the lines of like, she's cute. I can see why you like her or something like that. And then he goes, I told you my wife doesn't care. In fact, she'd be, really into you if I introduced you guys.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is starting to get a little weird.
Yeah, right? And so I'm just like, I'll tell you what, bring your wife in sometime so I can meet her. And he says, sure, no problem. But that was about 3 weeks ago. And since then, he still hasn't brought her in. And so, so now I'm just like, what the heck's going on? Is he lying to me? Does his wife not know what he does or how he acts when he's alone or, whatever? Do they really have anything goes attitude about their marriage, or is he lying about everything?
Right.
I'm not sure.
Okay, so do you want us to find out then? Because honestly, the smartest thing, no matter what we find out, would be to stay away from this whole situation, if you ask me.
I mean, well, no, the reason I want to know the truth is because if this guy is trying to cheat on his wife, I think the wife should know. So, like, I've had conversations with her, kind of, but only through him. I'll tell him to text his wife, whatever, and he texts her, and then he shows me what she writes back.
Yeah, but you got to understand, whoever that is on the other end of that phone might not really be his wife. Like, I could take my phone today and rename Shaggy's number President Biden. And when he texts me, tell me to go eat stir-fried dog crap, I can hold it up to you and go, look what President Biden just said. But that doesn't mean it's really him. And it's the same thing with his wife. I mean, maybe that's another skeezy friend of him texting back, not his wife.
Yeah, and the other thing is I asked him to FaceTime her one time, when he was at the bar, and he said she wasn't answering.
Okay, so you've never actually talked directly with her then?
No.
Okay.
So I want to know, if we get a hold of her and she was like, yeah, we have an open marriage, go for it. Would you take him up on this offer?
I I don't know. I mean, maybe. But at least then I would know he's okay with it. Plus I'm bi, so being with a married couple could potentially be kind of fun,
Yeah, sure. I mean, in fact, every time I'm with my wife, I'm with a married couple. And even though there's only two of us, she seems to enjoy the hell out of it. So, all right. So what would you like for us, maybe get the wife on the phone so you can talk with her personally?
I mean, that would be fine.
Okay. See, that way we'll know for sure that either she's down with this whole situation or she's either that or she's going to be like, I had no idea he was telling people that, which on a Dirty Work Wednesday, that right there is probably the most likely scenario. So, all right. So where do we start? I take it you don't have his wife's phone number.
No, but I have his.
Okay. So you have his phone number.
Yeah.
Okay. I will reserve the right to ask about that later. But for now, we're going to need his number. What is this guy's name? Steve. Okay, right. So we have Steve's phone number. Now, what do we do with it? Any ideas, guys?
Well, what if we called him up and was like, hey, I'm a guy who's into your wife, and she said you guys had an open relationship. Is that cool?
Yeah, yes, that would, maybe, but I'm not sure 8:15 a.m. is the best time to make that phone call.
Yeah.
I don't know if you call somebody at 8 in the morning going, hey, I just saw your wife, and, well, we'll figure something out. Don't worry. In the meantime, if you have any ideas, call us at 473-1045 or text us at 757-1045.
We don't have her number. We have his number. So I'm going to try to get her number. Hang on a second. Okay. I'm going to try to get her number off of him, and then we'll call her. But first, we got to go through this. So this might take a minute, so hang on.
Hello?
Hi, good morning. Can I speak to Steve, please?
This is Steve. Who's this?
Steve, this is Jack Harlow over at National Mutual Insurance. I was calling because we recently absorbed your auto policy after a merger between our agency and the one that was handling your insurance. So basically, I was calling to introduce myself to you because I'm going to be your new agent. Now, there's nothing you have to do. You don't need to give me any information or anything. We've got all that. And the most important thing, which I know you're wondering, your premium on your policy is not going up, so you don't have to pay any more money. I was just calling you to make sure you have my office number, so if you're ever involved in an accident and you have questions about your policy, then you can call me directly, okay?
Okay, well, what was your name again?
It's Jack Harlow.
Okay, and this number you're calling, is that the one you want me to save to my phone?
No, this is my cell, actually. I'll give you my office number in a sec. Or if you want, I could just email it to you. That might be easier. That way you'll have it somewhere on file.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Okay, great. So, and I see that you are covered on the policy, and it looks like your wife is on here as well. Is that correct?
My wife?
Yeah, I think your policy has you both on here. I'm not sure if it's her car or maybe she's just covered as a driver on your car. Maybe that's what it is.
No, that part's wrong because I don't have a wife at all.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I could have swore it said wife on here somewhere. So, were you married when you started your policy? Maybe that's the problem. You were married?
No, I've never been married. So I don't know.
What? Okay, so you're not married then?
No, sir.
And you've never been married?
No, I don't know why. No, I've never been married.
Okay.
Hold on a sec. So if you're not married, who did you send my...
I don't have a wife, okay?
Yeah. Right. We figured that part out. So why are you telling people that you do?
Well, it's going to sound weird, but it's just something that I discovered gets more attention from certain women, So...
Oh.
Whoa. So, okay. So you use the whole lowly married guy thing to get women?
I don't have no shame. I mean, a lot of women are into married guys, and, I figured that out quicker than I would by just being on Tinder.
God, can we please hang up on him now? This is disgusting.
Hold on. I want to hear about this. So, all right, so you're pretending you're married. Then you say, oh, my wife would love to meet you, but then you go somewhere and the wife doesn't show up?
Yeah, something like that, but, usually I'll just say, she backed out or, she got cold feet or something like that.
Okay.
Kira.
I mean, it's not like I'm violating anyone.
Well, no, but...
Cara, I would stay far away from this guy as possible. This is legit starting to sound like something I would see on Dateline.
Yeah.
100%. It's disgusting.
So, Steve, hold on. Steve, ballpark number for me. How many times have you pulled this whole thing off and it's worked for you?
I mean,
it works more than what you would think.
Oh, so great. So being a total disgusting creep works for you. Congratulations, Steve.
I think I need you guys to do that ghost hunter thing for me.
Oh, you want us to ghost hunt for you? Did you get ghosted?
I mean, I guess not exactly, but it's kind of the same thing, I think.
Okay, so tell us what happened.
All right, well, I was sort of seeing this guy named Corey, and, I kept it really casual, no pressure, just, fun dates,
Right, of course. So what happened?
2 weekends ago, a bunch of us went out to this guy's house for, fireworks or whatever, because it was 4th of July weekend. And, like I said, we were both just really into each other. So we get dropped off at my apartment, and, we both had a lot to drink. So I asked him if he wanted to just, spend the night. He was like, only if you want me to. I don't want to put any pressure on you and stuff. So I said, well, why don't you just spend the night, but we make an agreement that we won't have sex because, we're both kind of drunk. And he loved the idea. He was just like, that's a great idea. That way we don't mess anything up that we have going.
Okay.
And so, I thought he was really just totally okay with the idea.
Why do I feel like you're about to tell us that you had sex anyways?
No, we didn't have sex at all. He spent the night, and, we definitely, of course, made out and, messed around a little bit. But the next day, we both talked about how glad we were that we waited and, didn't do anything foolish, when we were drunk and everything. And he kind of admitted that we liked each other. And, it was the first time in my life that I felt like I made a smart, grown-up decision in a relationship,
Okay, so at some point this changed then?
Yes, almost immediately. The very next day, I texted him, and I was just like, hey, I'm off tomorrow if you want to catch a movie or something. So he just doesn't text me back till late that night, and he's like, oh, sorry, I was so busy. I just saw your text, maybe next time. So I didn't think much of it, but then I was kind of stuck in this, okay, his move kind of mode, you know? And it just basically, never happened.
So you were sort of waiting for him to ask you to do something before you hit him up again?
Yeah, because I had just done it, and he obviously, I guess, didn't want to, so I'm not going to be all over him okay, well, what about next week? Or, start stalking him or anything.
I think you did the right thing. You made an offer, he declined. Now, if he really is interested, he'll get a hold of you.
Right, but he never did.
Okay, so in this case, you didn't get completely ghosted, because if you were to write this guy today going, hey, my house burned down, he'd probably write back.
Yeah, but whatever interest he had in me seems to have just completely disappeared, and I just want to know why, because I could understand if we slept together and that was all he wanted and he got it, so he stopped calling me, but we didn't even do that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the fact that you didn't sleep with him is the reason he lost the interest.
You know what? That's possible, but most guys I know would stick around and try to conquer that planet. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A lot of guys would, no, I'm serious. A lot of guys would see it as a challenge that they would want to, Shaggy said, the chase would stick around.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought, to be honest.
So our mission today is to find out why this Corey guy suddenly lost interest in you after he spent the night with you and you didn't give it up.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Boy, I would love to hear your theories on this one on our text line, 757-104. If you could think of a reason, what do you guys think?
Maybe he saw a picture of somebody in her room and was like, oh my God, she's friends with my ex or something.
Do you really want to know what I think? I actually think that maybe she farts in her sleep. But listen, not like the loud farts, like the silent but deadly one.
Okay, get your guesses in right now, 757-104, because we're going to find out when we come back next.
Hello?
Hey, good morning. Is this Corey?
Yeah, it is. Who's this?
Corey, this is the Z Morning Zoo radio show. Nick, Ashley, and Shag on Z104. How are you?
Pretty good. How are you guys?
Good. We're good. So listen, we're doing this topic this morning about surprising reasons you lost interest in people you were dating. And one of your friends, and I'm not going to say who, told us we needed to call you to hear about April.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You serious?
Yeah. This person told us that there was some April girl, and you guys were sort of seeing each other, and then something happened. Is that right?
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay, so what was it?
I really don't think it's something you can put on the radio.
No, it's cool, man. Like anything really bad, we can bleep out.
Who told you about this?
A friend of yours who did not want to reveal his name, but he gave us your phone number. I mean, we called you. That's why we called you.
I bet I know who it was.
Who?
Mike?
Maybe. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. But listen, what happened with the April situation? That's what we really want to know.
Oh, jeez. All right. So this girl, April, and I, we're seeing each other for a few weeks, and things are going really good. And so one night I ended up staying over at her place, and we were both really drunk. And so I wanted a glass of water before I went to bed. Like I said, we were both really drunk, and I was dehydrated. And I'm like, I know I'm going to get a hangover next morning. So I'm laying in bed, and she puts a glass of water on the nightstand by me. So, I drank some of it. It's great. Didn't think of anything. Except her room was really dark, so I was worried I was going to knock over the glass of water on the nightstand and then spill it all over my watch and my wallet and, the things in my pocket.
Right.
So I put that stuff in a drawer, top drawer of her nightstand. I put the stuff in the top drawer and went to bed.
Okay.
So the next morning we wake up and we're lying in bed. We're talking, hanging out. It's great. She goes to take a shower, and I start getting dressed and, put my clothes on, and I'm getting my watch and my wallet and my phone out of her nightstand. And, and all right, no joke. It was literally the biggest I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Are you serious?
I am dead serious. I almost touched it. The thing is, massively huge. I don't even understand it.
Huge like a summer sausage or bigger?
No, it's way bigger than any of that.
Okay.
It took up the whole drawer. It wrapped around. She had to get some kind of angle to get it in the drawer to begin with.
Yeah. I wonder how much angling she had to get used to get it in.
All right. Don't finish that sentence. Okay, so you saw she had a little battery-operated friend then.
It's not little. Nothing was little about this thing.
Okay. So what did you do?
Well, I got dressed and I left.
Okay.
Now, is this the reason you lost interest in April, though? Is this the reason you stopped seeing her?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, why? Because she had a sex toy?
No, not because of the toy itself, but it's I kept thinking, I'm a normal guy and all, but how the hell am I supposed to compete with that thing,
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, you already know going in that you're never going to be able to live up to the size of that thing.
Well, size, the stamina,
and all of that. So you just sort of gave up then?
You should have seen this thing.
Okay.
Really.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah. Well, now we know the April story.
Yeah. It's probably not a great thing for radio.
Yeah, probably not. Hi, who's this?
This is Megan.
Hey, Megan. Wait, Megan the Stallion?
No, not that Megan, but I do like her, and I like that she did put my name back on the map. So.
I bet we haven't had a famous Megan in a while, except maybe Megan Fox, I guess. But okay, so Megan, not the Stallion. What can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
Okay. So basically, I was dating this guy named Dustin since about the end of July, and I thought things were going really well. And then last week he came over, spent the night at my place, and the next day he's all, I didn't realize that I'm not, ready to jump back into dating anybody right now.
I got you. That's a bummer.
Yeah, it is. And, the problem is that I'm pretty sure he's lying about it.
About what? About not being ready?
Yeah, I think it's just, total bull. I think there's definitely a different reason he dumped me.
Oh, okay. So you think that was just a line to get rid of you, but in reality it's probably something else.
Yeah. And, actually, I would go so far as to say that I know that's what it is.
Oh, okay. So what do you think happened?
So I think he got mad because I told him I wouldn't sleep with him.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. But you said he spent the night at your place, right?
Yeah, but that was the first time, and we had only been going out for a few weeks, so I was just like, I was just really honest with him, and I just said, we can make out and stuff, but I wanted to wait a little longer before we did anything else.
So you think maybe when you asked him to spend the night, he kind of had it built up in his head that this is it, this is the night. And then when it wasn't, he was like, okay, I'm done waiting, I'm out of here.
Yeah, I mean, basically. Listen, if that's it, if that's the reason, that's totally fine. But, at least tell me that's the reason. Don't lie about it and say that you're just not ready to date people.
Well, have you had this conversation with him? Did you tell him just be honest about it? Because some guys might respect that. I mean, he might appreciate the ability to be honest with you.
I mean, so at first he sent me the text about it, about not being ready to jump back into dating anybody right now. And then later on that night, I sent him a text saying, if we would have slept with each other, would you feel differently? And he just put no. And that's it. And that's the last I heard from him.
So just no.
Just no. Nothing more.
Okay.
And I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? Like, do you think he's lying to be nice? Or, all he wanted was for me to give it up? Or, do you think there's a different reason? I just can't think of any reason.
First of all, I'm glad you called us because on the surface, it sounds like you're right. Like it might be something else. I will never forget the time a dude was... He was in a girl's bathroom and he looked in her medicine cabinet, right? And she had Herpecin, which is a medicine for cold sores. It's like a lip balm. But the dude freaked out and left and never called her again. And when we got him on the phone, he told us everything and they ended up laughing about the whole thing. So I don't know. Maybe we can call this guy and try to get the truth out of him if you want.
Yeah, no, that's honestly the only thing that I want is the truth. And I mean, if he says, yeah, I guess I was expecting sex or whatever, again, like, I want to reiterate that is totally fine. I'm not even going to be mad about it. I just want to know so that it's not, always bothering me. And that's just wondering.
No, I agree. I mean, and what if it's not that? What if he came over and it turns out he hates your cat or previously slept with your roommate or worst case scenario, previously slept with your roommate's cat and now hates it?
Yeah, well, I don't have a roommate or a cat, so I think I'm safe.
Okay. But I'm saying it could be something else, so this might help. So, okay, so let's call up the student. What is his name again?
Dustin.
Dustin. Okay, and that's Dustin with a D, right? Not Justin with a J?
Right, no, yeah, with a D.
With a D. Okay, so Dustin with a D. So he's got a D, he just never got to use it. Sorry, that was a bad joke. All right, so we'll call Dustin and we'll see if we can get the truth out of Dustin when we come back next.
Shaggy and I each have our own theories. Yep. We have a bet going about this.
Hello?
Hi, good morning. Can I speak to Dustin, please?
Can I ask who's calling?
This is the Z Morning Zoo radio show, Nick and Shag on Z104.
Shut up! Are you serious?
Yeah. Is this Dustin?
Yeah, it is, man.
Well, hello there. How is your morning going so far?
It's going a lot better now.
All right, great. So listen, we've been doing this segment this morning, and the segment is called Guess Why They Broke Up With Me. So we got this email from a girl that you dated for a hot minute. I guess her name is Megan. Do you remember dating a girl named Megan?
I do, yeah.
Okay. So she gave us this brief story in the email about how you guys dated each other. It was going good. You came over one night, and the next day you texted her, I guess, saying you weren't ready for dating people right now. Does that all sound pretty accurate?
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Okay, so Shag and I have this little bet going on about the real reason you broke things off. He says it's because after dating for so long, if a girl invites you to spend the night at her place, there are certain expectations, or should I be more specific and say certain sexpectations involved, and she wasn't exactly on the same page. That's what he thinks. My guess is that there's a completely different reason involved. Like you find out that she farts in her sleep or something, and it would completely freak you out.
Okay, well, you would definitely win the bet. It was definitely the second.
Oh, okay. So she farts in her sleep? Because I totally just made that up.
No. It wasn't that, but something did happen that it was probably the grossest thing I've ever experienced in my life.
Oh, my God. Okay. So, well, now you have to tell us. So something happened that grossed you out so much that you were like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you say what it was?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so here's what happened. we were dating for like a month or so, and it was going good. Like, she actually spent the night at my place a couple times, but just to sleep over. Like, nothing really happened. And then one night we went out. You know, I took her to see that movie, Free Guy.
Yeah.
So after that, we ended up going to her place. She asked me if I wanted to spend the night. So I was like, sure.
Okay. So far, so good.
So we stayed up, watched TV for a little bit, having some drinks. And she's like, hey, can we watch the rest of this in bed? So already, I'm thinking to myself, this is going to be anything but watching anything in bed. Like, this,
Right.
it's on.
Right. Of course.
So we get into bed. She's like, I need to go wash my face, brush my teeth first. I'm like, oh, that's a good idea. And it hits me. I don't have a toothbrush or anything. And, like, you know, we had dinner. I had onions and garlic and stuff. So I wanted to brush my teeth, but I didn't have anything around. And, man, I need to have fresh breath if we're going to make out. So I start looking around for anything, like maybe some gum or something. I look right next to the bed is her purse, and I was like, okay, maybe if I can see some gum or something, I'm sure she won't mind. And I found that little the mints with the tin box, like the.
You're talking about Altoids? She's got Altoids?
Yes, Altoids. So she had Altoids in her purse. So I open up her tin to grab an Altoid, and what I found was not Altoids at all.
Okay, what was it?
Was full, like jam-packed of fingernails.
Wait a minute, what?
Yeah, completely full of like, it was almost like a jack-in-the-box full of like, I just opened it and they just exploded everywhere.
Okay, so you said fingernails. Were they like press-on fingernails? Like maybe she has a hot date so she can like change her nails to go with her outfit, or?
No, these were fingernail clippings. Like, you know, like if you bit the top of your fingernails off and then she would spit them into the tin can.
Oh my God, I think I'm gonna hurl.
Yeah, how do you think I felt? Oh my God. So I'm freaking out, and I'm trying to scoop all these fingernail clippings back in, and I'm just thinking, who does this? Whose fingernails are these?
So did you clean up everything in time, like before she came out of the bathroom?
I did. But then, you know, she came out, she's trying to make out with me, and all I could think about were fingernails coming out of her mouth.
Good God, that is absolutely bizarre.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I liked her, and then she was awesome, but every time, all I'm thinking about is, whose fingernails are these? Why are you doing this?
Yeah, and here's another question. Were they all fingernails? Like, what if there were toenails in there, too?
Oh, dude, you just ruined lunch forever. Oh, my God.
God.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So listen, all right, I don't blame you. Now we know the truth. God, it's so bizarre. Well, thanks for helping us scratch our way to the truth there, Dustin. Now we know what the nail in the coffin of your relationship, which was literally a nail or several nails.